Ah, that feels good. Ooh, damn. Yeah, that feels good. I like that. Yeah. What's good, everybody? It's your kinfolk Dookie, back again with Bang, budget and new gear reviews to help you get the best bang for your tech dollars. And as you can see, I'm not in my usual setup. All of that is not really important, but I did want to get this video out to you because I'm actually going to be working on the second part of my new series, tech that I actually use. If you haven't seen part one where I talk about Bluetooth speakers, make sure you click the link right here. But for the second part, we're gonna get into Bluetooth headphones. We're gonna be talking about some of my favorite over-ear headphones, and we're gonna be talking about true wireless earbuds. So make sure you stay on the lookout for that. That should be coming up here in the next couple of weeks. The reason I wanted to go ahead and get this video out for you is because I got a new addition into the collection, and I wanted to see if this could possibly make it into the top of my headphones that I actually use. We have here the Treblab Z2 wireless headphones. Now, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to Treblab. They sent these over for my testing and reviews. You guys know I always keep it 100, so that don't even matter, man. People have sent me stuff and I thought was trash. So if these are trash, I'm gonna tell y'all. If they nice, I'm gonna let y'all know. Okay, let's get into these. The Treblab Z2. They have HD Apt-X sound with 40mm drivers on the side. It boasts about 35 hours of playtime. These also have noise canceling, so they do have ANC, all for the low price of $89.97 on Amazon. ANC is becoming more and more popular, even at the budget range. So we're gonna check these out and see what's good. Now, before we go any further, I'm not the biggest fan of ANC. Not that I don't like it, it's just that most of the headphones that I really enjoy don't have it. So it's not something that I'm really concentrated on a daily basis. If you wanna see any of my previous headphone reviews, check this link up here. Now, it's a pretty simple unboxing experience. Open it up and you're greeted with the headphone case. I'm always down for headphones coming with a case rather than the bag. I never use the bag. In fact, I believe the Vanglorious Cehova, leave those cookie emojis down in the comments. I believe that she uses most of my headphone bags to put like coins in, like she collects coins and or change and will put them in my headphone bags. So disrespectful. But I love a case like this. Inside it comes pretty standard. You got a booklet explaining all of your functions and stuff like that. It's headphones, we don't really need this. You get your standard 3.5 aux cable, and this does look like it comes with a button, so that's pretty good. You got controls right here, and you get a USB micro. It really would have been nice if this is USB-C. I know that's a nitpicky thing that reviewers often ask for, but I do see it in my comments with people who are saying they love only having one cable when they're out and about, whether it's their phone, whether it's their headphones or whatever. So having a USB-C cable would have really kicked this up a notch. Just a little bit, but it would have been cool. Finally, we have the actual headphones, and I gotta say, I'm not mad at these at all. At first, I was a little bit unsure about this design here on the side. I would have preferred it to be matte or something simpler, but I'm actually not that mad at it. I kind of like it. These memory foam style ear pads, they're not the large cushy ones that I usually replace on a lot of my headphones. These do feel much nicer than the pads that come with most budget headphones. You get a little bit of padding up here at the top. Also, you get the logo across the front, and you see that the headphones do not fold, but they do twist. So they do twist in like this. You got your buttons over here on the right ear cup. You have your play and pause, and you have your backtrack and volume controls all right here on the side. You also have a port to plug in your USB and your aux port right here. On the left ear cup is where you have your ANC, and it's an on and off button. It's a switch. I will say this, I have already used these. It's one of those things, if you don't turn off the ANC, like the headphones are not on right now, but you can turn the ANC on and actually feel it kick in. I'm not a fan of having it as a switch. I wish it was a button or something that was only activated once the headphones were on. I listened to some music, put them down, turned the headphones off, came back the next day, found out the ANC was on all night. So that's just something to remember. That's about as far as they stretch, not the longest at all. If you have a big head, might want to watch out. I do have a hat on, so let's see what's going on. They fit comfortably. Now I have small ears. I've said this in all of my headphone videos, so I have small ears, so keep that in mind. My ears fit completely within the ear cups, so that's good for me. The ear cups are really comfortable, really nice. Yeah, I like that feeling. Let's not waste any time. Let's listen to some music. Let's pull up my playlist. Down below, I'm going to leave a link to a couple of playlists. You can use it to test your own headphones. Now, one of the ones that I go to a lot is Skylark by Aretha Franklin. To me, this is just, you know, let me just listen and see what's going on. Come on.
Sad as a gypsy.
You better talk to him, Aretha.
Serenading the moon.
Yes, let's go.
Skylark.
Woo. Okay. Wow. That definitely sounded really clean. Like, music has to be how you enjoy it. I always enjoy a very clean listening experience where I feel like I'm hearing the music as it was meant to be heard, not me adjusting a bunch of EQ and turning things up. I feel if you gotta do all of that, then maybe your original listening device isn't that good, but that's just me. So just listen to these, it sounds pretty solid. The mids was really nice. I could hear the separation in the instrumentation. The highs seem sort of pushed back a little bit. Like they could be a little bit brighter. That song had no bass in it. So now let me go to the other end, play a song that has a lot of bass and see what's good. Let's see how that bass comes in. Woo! Okay. Let's go. Let me pull up something else. Let me pull up some Hey, I got that new. Okay. All right, the bass in there's definitely a little bit of kick. It's not an overpowering bass. Like, it's not a deep, muddy bass too, which I love. I know some people do like that. I like that clean bass that you can hear the bass line, not just, you know, a muddy rumble. Some people like that rumble. For me, I love to hear a clean bass with a nice kick, get that knock, get your head moving. That's what I like. These are really clean. Like, to me, clean is what I'm getting. I'm getting the clean, and don't let that deter you or saying it don't have any excitement. These do have some excitement, but I'm getting a lot of clean. You're getting that Apt-X HD audio quality, which sounds great. Let's try the noise canceling. Yeah, it's a little bit of cabin pressure, not intense. Like, it doesn't feel like my ear's about to pop or anything. Let me see if I notice a difference in the noise. Now, I do hear less of the ambient noise, but I do hear like the microphones are turned on inside the headphones. It sounds like I can hear that air that you get from a lot of budget noise canceling. Let's just play some music and see. Let's go back into this reaction and hear how it sounds. Whoa! Okay. From listening to it, I just listened to a couple of different songs. I went back and listened to the songs that I had listened to before. And from having like an intense listening session, my idea stems with these, as it pretty much does on most budget active noise canceling headphones. When you flick that button, the overall sound sounds better. Now, that's actually pretty good compared to noise canceling even a couple years ago. Sometimes the noise canceler would make the song sound worse. So I'm giving up audio quality to not hear some stuff, and you can still hear stuff. like I can still hear things going on. I can still hear my voice, but now the audio sounds much better with that ANC on. I feel like the bass hits a little bit harder. The vocals were brought forward a little bit more, and it really sounded much better. Listening to it without the ANC, it sounds good, but you turn it on, it sounds that much better. So that's something that you gotta consider. So for $90, do I like the Z2 headphones from Treblab? I definitely do. I think the build quality is pretty solid. The sound quality is pretty damn good. Rock them with that active noise canceling on. The sound quality goes up a notch. So definitely, if you're interested, go ahead and check out the Z2 headphones from Treblab. I'm not mad at these at all. Let me know what other products, headphones, speakers, or whatever that you'd like me to try down below in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. That is them. It's your kinfolk Dookie. I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure you holler at your boy.